What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Plug Power with the ticker symbol PLUG. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So it looks like Plug is inside of a downtrend, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. You can see that this was the previous trend right here. This was the spike. This fits pretty good against the price action. All these price bars are inside of it. Then there was a breakout side of this yellow channel and 2 legs down to a new low. You can see that right now is pretty much perfect price action, and that's what you expect after a breakout side of a channel. You usually get 2 legs down to a new low, and that's right where prices bounced. And now we retrace back to around the $21, $22 level. So if I take a closer look at the recent price action, it looks like we're kind of going sideways, but I believe this could be a short trap, and we could make that new high for Plug for this retracement. I think we can easily reach that $23 level and possibly even the $24 level. So I think we can pull back to this previous support because we did break through it, and now it's kind of acting as resistance. So we did have previous support here, and Plug was forming a base, but this downtrend was stronger and it broke right through it. So there was a little pullback right here, and it tested it and it sold off, but now we're coming back to test it one more time. So I think they will successfully come back up to here, this high $23 level, the low $24 level. But I'm thinking we're still going to continue lower because I see that this is a spike down that has played out, but there's another channel that also looks like it's fitting against the price action, and it's this spike in channel. So it looks like this orange channel also is in effect. So I'll show you guys that right now. Let me drag it around, make it fit better. So this fits the price action pretty good, and it tells the story well too. You can see that we came up short here. Usually price action tries to reach the opposite side of the channel, so if we come up short, usually we get a breakout side of the channel. We did get a breakout side of the channel, so we could see a little 2-leg correction up to that $24 level, and maybe another sell off to retest the previous low. So I just doubt that this is the bottom. It could be because we did have a breakout side of the yellow channel and 2 legs down to a new low, and also Plug formed some type of double bottom at previous support. So you can see that there was a huge bounce here, so there's a lot of buyers at this level, but this time we did get a bounce, and it does look like buyers are buying this dip up, but it doesn't look as strong as it did previously. So I think this go around we might break through the level and continue to trend lower. Let me zoom out a little bit more. You can see that there's a repeating pattern on this chart. If you look very closely, you can see that there was also a spike in channel previously in play. This was the spike down right here, and all these price bars fit pretty good. I'll change the color to make it look like this shorter term price action, so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see this yellow channel is working lower right here, and pretty much the same angle as this yellow channel, and then there was a flatter channel in play. So we pretty much had a spike in channel for Plug back here. Maybe just drag it up. So that fits pretty good right there. It's not perfect, I'm just doing it really quick. So you can see that there's a yellow channel, that was the spike, and then the orange channel is the channel of the spike in channel. It's just a flatter angle. So even though we got a breakout side, let me see 1 second. I think I drew this a little wrong. I think the channel is flatter like this, and then I need to drag it flatter, get the closes of the candle instead of the wicks. So this was the channel in play, and it makes sense. So yeah, this was the spike in channel in play because you can see that. Let me zoom in a little better. You can see that we got a lot of touches on the top side of the channel, and on the bottom side was acting as support. And once we got rejected from the top side, price action slowly works to the bottom side, but we didn't reach it here, and that also led to a breakout side of the channel. And pretty much the same pattern as we're getting right here. So we came up short, we're getting a breakout side of the channel. So we could see a big pullback like we did over here. Maybe, I don't think we're going to come up to these price levels, but this could lead to a bigger pullback. But eventually, even though Plug had a breakout side of the channel and 2 legs up to a retracement, we still went back to retest the previous low. So this is just a miniature scale of what happened before, where we're seeing that pullback and some type of consolidation, maybe another run up before coming back to the bottom again. So pretty much the same thing here, where we had a run up, a consolidation, and then another push up before selling off, something like this. So that's what I see happening for Plug. What would change my mind and make me bullish is that we get above the EMA, because right now we've been below the EMA since December 1st of 2021, and this is bearish. So you don't want to really see this strong selling pressure. So I doubt that this little bounce, couple bounces over here, will be able to stop this momentum. I think we're just going to see a bigger pullback than we did before. It does show signs of weakness in the trend, but I think we're going to get another drop down for Plug. What would change my mind is, like I said, we need to get above the EMA, find some type of support, and just continue to trend higher. So basically, we need to get back above the support that Plug was previously at. You can see right around this $23, $24 level was support. So we need to basically, let me get out of there. We need to basically get back above that level, find some type of support, and start an uptrend where we make higher highs and higher lows. So as of right now, we haven't done that yet. So I need to stick with what the chart is telling me and the previous momentum. And if it changes, then I'll change my analysis. But as of right now, what it looks like on the chart is presenting bearish signs. So I see a lot more bearish signs than bullish signs. So I'm going to stick with my bearish analysis, where we're probably just going to continue to drop maybe back down to the $15 level. And from there, I do see maybe we can make this measured move right here. You can see that this would be the first leg down. And then the second leg down will be right here. And this is right at the $11.63 level. So that's a target to look after for Plug. And I think there's a high probability we can reach it if we continue the selling, especially since it looks like on the daily chart this was kind of like a they call it a bubble. Whenever we see kind of like a stock just moving very slowly and then start having this exponential run up, that's very unsustainable. And you can see that a lot of people just took their profits, and a lot of short sellers came in the market, dropped down the stock massively. That was about a 75% drop pretty quickly. Just how fast it goes up will be just how fast it goes back down. So now we got a bounce, a little correction, but now we're kind of still seeing some downward pressure. And I think this downward pressure is going to continue lower unless we see those bullish signs develop on the chart. So let's go ahead and wrap this up on the weekly chart. So here's the weekly chart for Plug, and it kind of looks like a Bitcoin chart where we see these huge pumps, but then you get the dump later. So let me see the run up. You can see that from the starting point right here back in June of 2020 all the way to the highs. All-time highs was a 1,800% gain in about 238 days. So that's very unsustainable. Now we're seeing the effects of that run up. So you can see that we're pulling back. I think we're going to continue lower. I doubt that this will just be the bottom and Plug reverses from here, especially just due to the market sentiment and a lot of other stocks pulling back to their prior 2020 starting point. And the 2020 starting point is back here below the $15 level and even below the $10 level. So I think we can come back here. Like I said, unless anything changes, that's what I see on the chart. I'm bearish as of right now. I think we'll probably get that pullback because we are getting far away from the EMA. And we could probably come back to that previous support level to test it, find resistance, and then drop down again. So that's my analysis for Plug. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.